Hello YouTube. So one of the things I love in my kombucha is ginger. And so I'm making a ginger extract at this point using this thing, the Magic Bullet. I made one batch before, so there's that. I got these things, they're like cheesecloth bags. I ordered them off Walmart. They come in something like that. They're surprisingly large. So it's going pretty well so far. That's the leftovers from the first batch that I did. I think I'm gonna run through all of it today. So of course I'm powering all this with the sunlight, you know, charging with the charging the pecron here. So it's the middle of the day over here, getting 200 watts from the 300 watt solar panels. Just going to work with that. So I'll show you what I'm doing. It's using the Magic Bullet. It's not that big of a deal, but you know, I'll see. How can I capture this? So I'm going to try and capture it with one hand. I don't have my proper table on, so this thing is like moving around a bunch. But yeah, you get the idea. I'm gonna do that a few more times until it becomes a puree. It's going pretty good right now. Almost done. So that's what it looks like when it's done there. Then I'll pour it into this bag. I have this cup off to the side so that when I take the cap off here, I just basically rest it in this cup, and so it doesn't make a mess as it's like just sitting there. Pour this in here. The smell of the ginger is really nice. It's fresh. I just got it from the farmer's market nearby. So I'm gonna let that sit there for a moment. Get this last piece of ginger in here with some water. It's got a little dirt on it. We're made of dirt, so not a big deal in my humble opinion. Probably should cut that up a little bit first, but I'm gonna see how this thing does with it, chopping it up by itself. So there, get that sitting. Okay, let that sit for a moment over there. The lights in my RV are giving me issues, so I'm using this thing as a light. I love these things. Like I have a bunch of lights like these, and I can move them anywhere around. This thing is magnetic, so it just like hooks onto the side right there. I can actually pull it out, and makes a pretty bright light. You can see right there. So, and they actually use 18650s, which is one of my favorite batteries. So yeah, so that's the situation there. I found the source of it. There's an issue with this connection area, but I'm figuring out how to like make a bus bar, because the wiring that they had originally in there is a hot mess. And so yeah, I'm not gonna rewire it the same way that they had it, but it's taken me a while to figure out how to do that. All right, so I'm here. This is the cheesecloth, and I could basically just squeeze the ginger, you know, juice pretty much out of this bag. And normally if you don't do this, then there's like a reason why people peel the ginger a lot of times is because and I'm calling it the trash on the outside, it floats to the surface of the juice that you're making. And you know, you don't want to eat the ginger like fibers as well. They're just not very digestible, I suppose, or not nice to eat. So this, I can squeeze it out pretty good. It doesn't take forever to, you know, drain out like a strainer would or something like this. And then I'm adding that to this bottle over here. Put that in there for the moment. So this cup has dual uses. I have a piece of paper towel handy so I can, you know, clean my hands a little bit, dry them a little bit in between these extractions, and pour all of that ginger goodness in here. And this is going to be some potent ginger stuff. And I love ginger in everything. Ginger, lemon, lime, just mix those together with some sugar. Oh yeah, you're in business. So I'm planning on making a kombucha with that in it. So get this thing here. That thing. Get this piece out here. And just do it like that. So that's my second batch right there. And this thing is in here, ready to go again. And once I'm done with it, then I'll wash this bag and be able to reuse it for something else. So that's my, you know, I don't know, thing that I'm doing today. And I have this whole thing of ginger juice. So I'm wondering how much, you know, something like this will cost in the store at this level of purity and concentration. A lot of money. But I spent, you know, a couple dollars for the ginger. And I'm using this thing that I had before. I spent like 20 bucks for it. And the energy is coming from sunlight. So, you know, good stuff. All right, y'all. Until next time, keep on rethinking.